This photo is from day one of my lab project that I have. Uh, Me being an agriculture major, I get to work with plants a lot and I really like it. So this is one of my more favorite projects. Um, from this photo, this is day one that I started this, and I keep a lid on the photo, not the photo. I keep a lid on the plants. That way, the seeds can have a lot of humidity, so they can absorb a lot of water, so they can expand. Like the water can expand within the seed and germinate better, so I have a higher rate of germination. This photo is from day 4 of everything. Most things germinated by day 2. Uh, they started growing and kind of getting their shape at day 4. It's really interesting to see like how far they went within just 4 days. Field crops are crazy to me. Like most of my indoor plants take way longer than this to like do anything. This is day 7 of my project, and as you can see, the clover in the middle there uh, got really big and it started leaning, so I had to rotate the container away from the light. That way it would grow the other way, because it was growing towards the light way too much and starting to bend, and I didn't quite like that, so I rotated it. Um, the the frontier rye is growing a lot faster than anything else here, and it's kind of crazy how big it actually gets throughout this entire process. I didn't like take measurements or anything, but I'd say by the end of all of this, it was about 7 inches tall. I'm pretty sure this photo is from day 11, and a lot of growth started happening here. Um, like the corn that's the plant that is the tallest and closest to the camera has like started. I don't even know what to call that. Uh, had started getting more nodes on it and growing in different directions, and I thought that was insane. Uh, cause the corn, I didn't expect the corn to even get that big inside of a cup that big. I thought it would cap out at some point, but it didn't, and it's still growing right now. It's actually really insane. So this is the 14th and final day of this project that I'm supposed to be doing for class. Uh, this is the last documented day on my log that I have, but I'm going to continue documenting it. Maybe not on my log, but I'll take pictures. Uh, this day, things really started to go crazy. As you can see in the back there, the rye has just shot up above everything. It's kind of nuts how far it went. And then the corn, it started growing in every direction. And the orchard grass, as you can see to the right of the field corn, is still really slow and really little. I don't know if it didn't get enough sunlight or if I put too much water in it. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that, but I'm going to continue growing it and see what's. So I've been doing an experiment in one of my labs. Well, not really an experiment, it's like a project. Um, I'm supposed to be keeping these things alive for like 2 weeks or something. It's been more than 2 weeks, so I've taken it upon myself to like these, not the cactus. The cactus is my own project. So I've taken it upon myself to see how long I can actually keep these field crops alive in not a field. This is field corn, this is orchard grass, this is just normal clover, this is clover, but I forgot what kind. Uh, that Landino clover. Um, and then this is frontier reed. This is alfalfa. I actually meant frontier rye here, not reed. And I really like the alfalfa. It's really pretty. Um, the clover, I've never really worked with clover, so this is interesting. I wonder if I can keep it growing inside. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that because I don't know anything about these crops. I've just been growing them. The orchard grass doesn't seem to be doing the greatest because this is like the 15th day that I've been growing them, and I have them on a heat pad under like this air conditioner, so they have like airflow, and I've kept that window open for like hopefully any kind of outside influence to come in on it, which I don't really know if any outside influence has really gotten to it, but yeah, this is kind of my setup. For the first like 2-3 days of their life, I was like filling the bottom with water, and then I would cap the top with this. That way it would make the germination better, or like I have a higher rate of germination because of like the humidity. It would keep in water and I wouldn't have to water as much and compact the soil. So I mean, I think that's how that works. I mean, I've been doing it like the entire time I've been growing plants, so, and it's worked pretty good. I like it. I actually probably need to rotate this. No, I don't need to rotate it. But this is my cactus. My cactus, well, it's actually not my cactus, it's my friend's cactus. The cactus name is Penelope, and she is a rescue, and she leans. I've been trying to make her not lean, but she keeps leaning, and I keep having to add dirt on the side she's leaning. And she's a 3-time rescue. She was originally a rescue cactus at like a plant swap or something like that, and then like she started dying, and then my friend gave her over to me. So, because he's like, you have some plant equipment and some plant experience, see if you can save the cactus. Like, you see it started flowering, which isn't, if I'm not mistaken, that's not really a good sign to have the cactus flowering, because it thinks it's dying, so it's gonna like, I don't know, blast seeds out so it can like reproduce before it dies or something. I really like it. I have no clue what kind of cactus this is. I've just been like taking care of it as I would any kind of succulent, watering it like maybe once a week, depending on like how the soil is. I try to keep the soil pretty sandy, pretty dry. Not keep it sandy, keep it dry. This is my mortar and pestle. In here right now, I have like basil, because I used to have basil plants, but over like winter break, I think they died because I didn't put enough water into the irrigation system that I made, and they ended up like drying up and dying. They also had some cilantro, so I threw the cilantro in here with my basil and I grinded it up. So now I just have like the cilantro mixture with basil. Hold on, let's see if I can get that to focus. Yeah. It will not, why won't it focus? Why, okay, there we go, see? So, my roommate, he sometimes uses that for like ramen and stuff. I've not really used it for cooking yet. And this is like my setup. I plan on having a little bit more, but I don't know how that's gonna work. I used to have like big LED lights and stuff like everywhere, but since I got a roommate, I didn't really want to bother him with that, so I just stuck to the heating mat, and I have pretty good light. As you can see, there's like not many trees blocking anything. It's pretty cool. I like it. This is definitely a pretty good dorm for this. I think it's really cool. And that's about all I got. I just kind of want to document my plants. And like what I do, I put water in the bottom of it sometimes. If the top gets dry, I'll saturate the top, but only just like a little bit. I try to avoid top watering so I don't compact my soil. I usually only water from the bottom. And that's all I really got to say. Bye.